guys, welcome back to my channel. It's just going to be a very short video, and I want to answer Martin's question about finding an accommodation in Germany. First of all, congratulations Martins on getting admission school in Berlin. Congratulations. It only gets better from here. Okay, now finding accommodation in Germany, there are two major apps that I use. Wohnungsgesucht, I mentioned it in my other video talking about my experience about moving from my previous accommodation to my current accommodation, and I use eBay Kleinanzeigen, but I'll also put out the other forms of apps that people use and I've heard of, and you can always start from there. But the first thing I want you to do is to know that you have to be patient. First thing you should do, go on Google and put Berlin Studentenwerk. Now, the Studentenwerk is the student hostel managed by the university union or student union of a city. So for my city is Munich Studentenwerk or Studentenwerk München, and with that you go there, apply to rooms, and see the different options that are there with the various prices. If you want a studio apartment, you could get it. If you want a shared apartment, you could get it. If you want 2 other housemates, 3 other housemates, 4, 5, 6, you could get it. So just look at the one that fits your budget, apply, and you'll be on the waiting list. So what happens in Germany is that you get to be on the waiting list, and when the rank moves up, you now get a call in. If it's your turn, you get an email stating that this particular room that you requested for is available. Do you want to accept the offer? If you say yes, you sign a contract with them, and then you go pick up your keys and move into your space. And this thing takes a long time. That's another reason why I'm not in a student apartment, because I'm still on the waiting list, and the rooms that I wanted, first of all, Oju Kokoro was in my eye. Nobody told me that the waiting list, the waiting time takes a lot of time. So the room I wanted, I went to go and book for a studio apartment, just me feeling like a cute girl. Next thing I know, the waiting list was 6 semesters, and for my program it's just 4 semesters, but if you want to stretch it out, you can. And now the way it's looking, I would have to wait till I'm done. I will never even get to live in the student accommodation, because my program will finish within 4 semesters by the grace of God. So I eventually changed it, because you can change your waiting. If you're seeing that the waiting period is getting too long, you can change it to with just once every year. And I changed it to another accommodation where I'll be sharing with other students, but till now I haven't gotten a call back. So if I would advise you to do anything, the first thing you should do is make your applications to the Studentenwerk Berlin, so that you're on the waiting list. Since you have till August to come to Germany, you're on the waiting list, and it starts counting from now actually. So who knows, you might get towards the period you're coming to Berlin, you already have an accommodation waiting for you. Secondly, I would say you should give yourself some patience. Be very patient with yourself, be very patient with the German system. If there's anything you need to know, is Germany will teach you some level of patience, because the bureaucracy is crazy. But what I'm gonna say is, give yourself patience, give yourself grace, because what I would also advise is that when you come into Germany and you get an accommodation that is within a reasonable budget that you can splurge on. It may be slightly higher than what you would want, because who doesn't want to pay low rent? But if your budget was like 300 and you're getting a place for 500, maybe you should take it first and wait while you apply to other places. And while you apply to other places, you shall have a roof over your head while you're waiting for better options. And one thing about Germany is that I think it's hard to get an accommodation, but I would say it's harder to get it when you're outside the country. You'll experience a lot of scams. You'll experience a lot of stress, to be honest, because even the genuine ones that are not scams, they'll tell you sometimes they want you to come and view the apartment, and if you don't have anybody to go view the apartment for you, you lose that house completely. Not saying that if you even view the apartment they will still choose you, but at the end of the day one can only try. But what I'm just going to say is give yourself time, give yourself grace. The student invec waiting list is one of the surest way you can, start counting from now till August. In my own opinion, take your time. The first thing you should do right now, go and register on the student invec so that your waiting time can start counting. Then when you come to Germany, you register on eBay Kleinanzeigen. You can open Wohnungsgesuch. I put the link or the logo, the logo and the app name that you should register on, and you can start interacting with people from now. Make sure that you send all your information or all your conversations, translate it, use Google Translator, or you can use Deeple. It's not sponsored, but Deeple has been a very, very great friend of mine in this Germany. Oh, and I have a very special friend, so maybe I'm going to make a video of the apps I use being in Germany. Okay, yeah, so and please always try to send your applications in German. You can, in Studentenwerk, you will still have to, you can, I think, kind of get away with it with speaking just English, but sometimes some people don't also speak English. They want you to speak in German. So to make it easier for you, use the translator apps to translate all your messages and just send it out. So that's what I have for you today. Any other person that is looking to come into Germany, Germany is welcoming you with open arms. You're welcome to come, and like I said before, congratulations again.